I got good news for you. It is now live. So I have two servers. Two servers are
Okay.
two streams are live right now.
All right. Is it on your main channel or do you have a separate?
I'm about to tell you. Give me a sec.
Okay, it says there's an upcoming thing on your main channel, so unless that's what it is, I'll click that.
Yeah, click the other one. The other one
It's
is
up. Yeah, I see it.
yeah, the other one is full screen.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at the full screen one now.
I,
Um, you know what? I might have to go because so remember I told you I joined a Fallout or not Fallout. I didn't say Fallout, but it's an RP server, Fallout related, but it's
yeah.
on Arma.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Fallout themed. It's not totally Fallout. It is themed like it kind of
Okay.
on Arma, and I think they might need me.
So you're gonna
Uh,
bounce?
I I might have to. I'm gonna stay in. I might stay in channel, but I might have to get off of Starcitizen.
All right, you let me know what you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll jump.
I will definitely be on later when the rest of the guys get on for sure
I
because that's when the rest of them get on is later, especially when Josh gets on later tonight when he is off of work, and Craig might be up and about, and my brother might be up and about when he gets back from work as well, and we'll do some more. I was thinking about doing more collecting, but I might end up having to go do this server thing.
this is much more exciting, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, with the update's fantastic. But you know what's funny?
What?
Starcitizen update released the same day as the Arma Reforger update.
What a
So
coincidence.
yesterday morning I was checking out the update.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. And last night around 7 or 8 o'clock, I think is Eastern Standard, is when the Starcitizen update dropped. Because I had my buddy Josh message me, and then my brother called my phone.
Nice.
He's like, "Hey, update." He's like, "I'm trying to sleep."
So you actually turned up and did the and played the update.
Yeah. They were on it while I slept, because I was tired. I was already in bed and sleeping when my brother called my phone.
Nice. Launch the
Yeah.
launch the. So what? We staying in the party or what? What are we doing?
Well, I'm hopping off. I have to get on that other. I have to get on Arma. They need me to get on Armor.
All right. So that means I'm gonna have to go into an EU server by myself.
Yeah, up to you, man. I will definitely be on with them later, and we can do a bunch of. We can continue doing what we're doing.
Okay, sure. I'll just scout out the other locations and let you know what's up.
Yep, let me know. If you happen to get any of the other cards, let me know, and we can pull it together. And I'll put that box back in, and we'll throw them all together and get ready to do that today.
All right. I'm gonna try not to get myself killed.
Yeah.
All right, man. So you're staying in voice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay in voice unless they call me into voice. But yeah, because they're gonna have me talk in game, I think, because it's an RP server.
Role playing.
And
Yeah.
I joined basically the NCR, basically.
Okay.
And I joined yesterday. I think no, it was the day before yesterday. I joined it, and I've been. They updated it and fixed it from the update. So I need to get in and see what they fixed. I might have to redo my uniform and everything. We'll see.
I tell you this, my man. Star Citizen actually feels like a video game. Finally they made an undersuit with boobs, so she actually looks like a female.
Undershoot with boobs. Did they not already have that though?
Yeah,
Or do you mean like it's even more so now?
yeah, you can tell, and the body structure is a lot smaller. And the running
Like that
anim.
one there?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Checking me out. That's what she's. That's what the person.
She just shook her head. You see that?
Huh?
She just shook her head at you.
Yeah.
I was watching your stream.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Actually, I got the arms from Pyro, and everything
Oh
else
yeah.
is from Stanton. Yeah, these arms right here.
Well, I'm catching up.
Lodestone. So it's a unique version of the Artemix arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're about 15 seconds behind on the bigger stream than you are on the other one. The other one's a lot shorter of a delay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I see. I see what you're talking about now.
yeah, the other one I kind of the other one is has a bit of latency. I purposely did that. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're actually
You,
streaming at the same time.
yeah, you have the bigger one set to a higher quality too. It looks like.
What are you getting, like 180 or higher than that? Oh shit, there are three people in here.
Yeah, it's a 1080 at 60 frames.
That's very good. That means my PC is doing the work.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's not stuttering at all.
Yeah.
I'm
It's,
only watching the one now though. But
I've never seen so many players on a train.
I've seen it where you could not sit down, and there were still people like standing on the tram. I think that was during one of the expos. It was trippy to see that many people in there. It was so full that the people trying to leave, some of them didn't make it out of the tram before it left. Yeah, it was funny. There was like about 2/3 was able to leave before the tram started leaving. So there was like maybe 10 people or less, maybe around 8 that didn't make it out. You can fit a
Interesting.
lot of people in there.
Yeah, you can.
It gets crazy though, standing shoulder to shoulder.
Yes, it does. Oh, he just butt in like that. Look at him, looking all nice. And none of them look as sexy as I do.
I'm behind, so I'm trying to see where you're at here on the.
There are lots of people here, man.
Oh, the guy in the blue. Okay, I see what you mean now, because he just ran right in.
Yeah.
That other guy, he's wearing the stool, but the legs are a different color.
Yeah. Here's a unique version of it. Look at this, man.
Oh, the red? Yeah, I see the red guy. He's wearing the red alert set. But I was meaning the other Morozov, the guy in the white. He's running the stool, everything but the legs. The legs are not stool.
Yeah.
You can actually buy that at the commons here. You can get the stool and the snowdrift set of the Morozov.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's you know the place where you can buy the hand tool? It's kind of like up and around the corner of one of the places. You get the hand tool and some of the mining stuff there.
Yeah.
You buy it out of that terminal. They have the 2 sets in there.
Welcome to the ASOP
Yep.
vehicle retrieval system.
It's saying I can't claim my ship.
Really?
Yeah, so
Wow, I see that now. I have never had that happen.
Vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again.
it's a new one. And then there's somebody
Yeah.
flying outside. So I'm gonna go up to Port Tressler. And when I get up there, I'm then gonna try and get another ship.
Yeah.
I don't fly I don't fly anything else apart from the Gladius, really.
Yeah, you love that Gladius.
Yeah, I do.
That was lucky we got down there to help you like that, and it was really silly to just grab your ship with the tractor beam like we did.
It was silly, but it worked.
Yeah.
And
We had to move you out of the threat zone
yeah,
to save you.
and save me. Hey, the Gladius held its own.
Yeah, I mean they were shooting at you with mostly laser hand weaponry. None
Yep,
of the ships were shooting you.
which is very good because if the ships were shooting me, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, you would have been dead long before we got there. If that was the case. I'm
Ah, let's.
happy the Terrapin guys decided to just leave you alone after that.
Yeah, I'm happy they decided to do that. Well, I kind of communicated that it was an error.
Yeah. I'm glad they were paying enough attention after they shot you. They left you alone afterwards.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Ah, I'm just not used to flying this thing. I've had it so long.
Yeah. You just got in the ship and powered it on the streams in, so
Yeah,
waiting for it to catch up.
I only fly with advanced HUD displays.
Yeah, it gives you extra details, extra information, which is what I like as well.
Yep.
It's always better that way.
I've always thought of the Aegis this ship as a microtech ship. Alright, this has control surfaces too. You see that?
What was it? I'm catching up. The hangar's opening on this end.
Yeah. Once it loads, you'll see that it has control surfaces.
I'm just waiting to see it. Oh wow, yeah, no, I see it now.
Shields offline.
I like how it treats it like a Delta Wing situation here.
Yep. So
That's how
that,
the elevators are handling it too.
which
Or
is
the ailerons,
beautiful.
I mean.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Ailerons are doubling as a function like elevators as well.
Yeah, they are. Let's head up here and see if I can get the Gladius now.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
And now you get to see how I fly my ships firsthand.
I think the Gladius actually does have both ailerons and elevators on it.
Yes, it does.
Shields online.
That ship, the ship you're in now, and the Gladius also have the rudder. Tail
Yeah,
rudder.
they do. Yes, they do. But I don't know if losing one of them has any effects on the vehicles. Like,
I don't know. There was someone that was talking about it like it was faked, but it wasn't like true. But that may have changed now. That was like during the test build. But they may have enabled it during live. But who knows?
yeah, I have to double
They
check
did
that.
say they were changing the flight model, so things should technically already be flying different too. So
Yeah,
it might be affecting now.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is because they did say
Looks
that
like
if
that Polaris is hovering next to a pad there with that.
I think either it is or no, it's docked. No, it's hovering
it
to a
docked?
pad. No, it's hovering to a pad. You're right.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what I thought.
not sure
I'm a
why.
little bit behind on the stream, but I could see that it was up against a pad. I think they were gonna try to load something onto it from
I
another ship. I think is what they were trying to do.
probably worst place to do it though.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no hangar that the Polaris can spawn from there.
Yeah, it needs an
You
extra
can
large
do
hangar.
it at the station. You can do it at in Stanton is Grimhex.
So what do you what
That's
do you
the. Huh?
what do you think about base building?
I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Welcome.
You know, what Crash is going to end up doing. We're going to try to do as much as we can and get out as many blueprints as we can, especially trying to get enough material for whatever we need. I'd imagine we'll try to flush out all the ground stuff before we do space stations, because space stations endgame type stuff.
I think if we do decide to build a space station, it should be in deep space.
We would have to put it somewhere up in uncharted space,
Yeah.
and we would have to also do it where we'd have to have more members. We don't have enough active members
Thank you.
right now
No,
for that.
Thank
we
you.
could, but here's the thing. If we
The
do it,
maintenance costs and all that, you would need constant supplies all the time, and I don't know that we have. I don't know. It really depends on what the outputs and requirements are. We'll have to see.
we could hire
But as of
people
right
to do
now,
it.
it's. Oh yeah, we can hire contracts for sure. But like well, I guess if we paired up with AR, yeah, then we could easily.
We could,
Because remember, Crash is the sister org to AR.
yeah. So they could run
So
they could run the station, and we could just do defense and logistics. So it could
well,
be.
AR is mostly combat, I think. I'm
That's
not
what I'm
sure
thinking.
though.
To the
So
ASOP
so
vehicle retrieval system.
they could basically run
Please visit us
most
again.
of the defense and protection of it, and it could be like a base of operations for activities within a certain region within the game. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think how Cure is handling it is that we're basically AR is the country,
Okay.
and Crash is like the state or a district, or I forget what it's called. He was saying. He was explaining it in his intro video, I think, about Crash.
Hmm.
I'll have to go look at it later. But he kind of elaborated on what Crash is about in compared to AR.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
AR
the
seems
ASOP
more.
vehicle
They seem
retrieval
more
system.
militarized.
Yes,
Your vehicle has been delivered.
they're the backbone,
Please visit us again.
and we're basically all the other stuff. We do mostly the logistics side of things. Yes, we have defense in our stuff too, but we mostly focus on gameplay loops.
Yeah.
That's what Crash is. Crash is meant for that. But mostly it's helping other people too.
So what does AR? How many members are in AR?
I don't know. I'm not in AR. I wouldn't be able to tell you. However, for Crash, I can tell you that in the Discord, plus or minus a few, because some of them are actually bots that help run the inner workings of the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a channel that actually outputted information for that, but I could just do this. We have almost 400.
Nice.
Minus about maybe 4 or 5, because those are bots for running the Discord, I think.
Fair enough.
But not all of them hop in at a time, and some of the people are in Crash for affiliates or allies, but not actually in Crash. There's people who come in and play with us because Crash, it's open.
Yeah.
You can come and play with us without actually joining Crash. As long as you're not, like a hostile or anyone who's known pirate, kind of, you know what I mean?
Please visit us again.
Because, we're the lawful side. We don't need anybody using the information from the Discord to find out what we're doing and, attack us. You know what I mean? So usually people like that aren't ever invited to the Discord. And if it turns out that there are people in the Discord that do that, they get removed. In fact, one of the higher members of Crash got removed for doing that very thing.
Who was
Actively attacking Crash. I don't remember.
Oh,
But they got removed.
it was a girl, wasn't it?
Yes. She got found out. She was actually on another account and actually streaming and stuff, and she got in trouble because they got investigated and found.
Mongo
And
Squad.
I actually participated in the vote to get them removed for that, because I'm part of lower management. And you were asked for a vote because every decision, like major decision, and some other minor decisions get voted on. Anything that could potentially change the outcome of Crash as a whole gets voted on.
I see.
And so they have upper management and lower management all vote on that.
Huh.
So, yeah.
I was thinking that maybe one day we could just go down to the planets, use some SRVs, and haul the the ships into space to a
Mhm.
specific location that would have some reclaimers, some vultures, and a few misc ships.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
go ahead.
No, no, no. I was listening to what you were saying.
And then we can get some starlifters and some misc ships to transport the RCM and construction material out of the area.
Whenever they enable the exterior like docked ships, you know, throwing it into your storage, you know how like you have to go into hangars, and once they make it so the docked ships can store,
Mhm.
we could use my Hull C. Although my Hull C is a placeholder for my BMM, so once the BMM comes in, I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Nope. But you're supposed to be able to, I think for Star Citizen to really get to where it needs to be, they need to enable players to trade items between each other.
I'd imagine a lot of that will come in once we have actual crafting, but they might even do that before or after. We'll see. I know that they said that they want to try doing that around the time they do crafting.
Yeah,
But
because if they can,
my
go ahead.
I was gonna say my opinion on it is that they might even do that before crafting.
Yeah,
Because, you know, we always collect shit already, and people already, even without the tools to, you know, actually trade, people still do it using the wallet and actually moving items between each other already.
yeah,
That,
It's-
in a sense, which is why they haven't really decided to do that yet, because people can still trade. It's just not facilitated to shop wise yet. Player shops.
yeah. Because I mean,
Uh,
a ground
I'd
base.
imagine they would do that initial thing when the BMM comes in,
Yeah.
or the privateer.
Well, I think you might actually see that once they have the ground base is in.
Well, yes, it depends on whether the ground based stuff comes in first, or if one of those other ships come in first.
One out of the two.
Yeah, so either or is my guess.
I was looking at the designs of the space station, and I realized that to get from one location to the next, you'd have to drive a vehicle.
Or walk, but vehicle would be better. Yeah, there's rovers you can run up through there, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, because I guess that you can take a rover from the hangar all the way into the rest of the station.
And I'm
As
not sure how big the corridors are. It looked like there was a tank in one picture, so it's possible that you can maybe do the Spartan.
I think so.
If they do that, like let's say one of the wings of the station get boarded, a bunch of infantry and some other scout vehicles and whatnot, and maybe a tank can roll up into there and, you know, start dishing some pain.
Yeah.
So,
Wait.
plus, having station defenses isn't bad either.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
The thing that I like to see whenever they showed it off during was it Citizen Con? The biggest thing that put a smile on my face was when they were showing that you can craft Bengal class carriers.
Yeah, but how many people would be required to actually run that? 80 something?
More than half of the org required just to minimum crew it. I think. I'm not sure, actually.
80 something, I think, or 100?
No, the 80 is the requirement, the minimum requirement, minimum operating requirement for the Javelin
Oh,
is 80.
so the Bengal is twice that.
Bigger. Yeah, well, maybe. It's possible.
I wonder how much bigger.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's probably written somewhere in the, oh boy.
What?
Bacon is not in the server.
What does that mean?
Oh, I'm on Arma. There's a loadout editor thing that they don't have in the server. I don't think it had been updated yet to be in the server. So my saved outfit thing is not in here.
Sounds like a rage quit moment.
No, it's not. I can make it again. It's not an issue. I just that initial thing that I'd imagine if they still have the configs, I could throw it back on.
Really?
We'll see though. It only took me like 5 minutes to make the outfit, or if any, or less. Like, I'm not wearing like advanced kit. I'm wearing basic stuff because I'm still a recruit. I just joined, so
Ah,
I don't have anything impressive yet. I hope they fixed this. So let me see.
an elevator just opened. I need to.
Yeah. The TSO scope. I need the PU scope. Give me that.
I'm so excited to try out this gun.
Which?
The electric gun that I have. What the?
Oh.
Something just happened. Where is the Gladius? The Gladius is missing?
Welcome. To the
I
ASOP
noticed
vehicle
that
retrieval system.
sometimes when I pull a ship out, it gets stored.
Vehicles, your
If
vehicle
I
has
don't,
been delivered to
if I'm not
following
already in there
location.
right away.
It gets stored.
Yeah.
Because they're despawning the ships when you call them out. Ooh, this gun is so hot. I'm gonna go back over there and I'm gonna show you something interesting about the Gladius.
Okay.
So I haven't kitted it out as yet, but as you can see, size 1s, size 3s, and my favorite, oh god, I need to fix that, size 2s. You know what these are, right?
Waiting for it to catch up.
When you see them, you let me know.
I'll let you know when I see it. Okay, I'm looking. I see that you got missiles on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
what the hell? It looks like it's got flechette or some shit on it.
yeah, I got size 1, size 2s, and then I have some rattlers.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Engines online. Quantum fuel at 100%.
Now, when it comes, when it shows you the ship's hood, you're gonna see that like everything gets maxed out. So the power distribution is at 100%. Let me know when you see it. So this
I'm
version,
looking at the. I haven't seen you do power distro yet. I think you're about to.
yeah. So this version of the Gladius has all grade A components. Well, mostly grade A and B components.
Is that something you did to it, or is that what it comes stock?
Something I did to it. So basically, the power management is at 100% efficiency.
Launch complete.
So the shields are at 100%, and the coolers and everything are at 100% because what the hell? What the ship has is that it has a stealth cooler installed in it, and then it has an industrial cooler, and I think they're both grade A. So the ship is basically kitted up to handle practically almost anything.
Okay.
I can dogfight with it and survive. This is gonna be a long ride. I'm going back over there now to go on. Something's not right. Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Shields offline.
What happened?
Something's wrong.
Shield
Oh!
systems offline.
The,
Aegis
something.
combat assist activated.
I don't know.
Green.
The ship froze for a moment there. I need to turn on by the engines now. I'm not sure why it's lagging. Maybe it's the location.
Engines online.
I have engine power now. Alright.
That was what was going on that other server we were messing with. It was doing some weird stuff. I think ReeferNet must be trying to break the servers again. As
ReeferNet?
usual. Yeah, they were doing some messed up stuff last patch too. They were
How-
breaking you know how like you can go down to like one of the Shubin mining whatever and you could buy tin? They're breaking the cargo elevators there
How?
by making it so you can't bring the elevator up and move stuff onto it. They're breaking it completely. Like completely destroying the elevator from functioning altogether.
That sucks.
Yeah, they did a lot.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go now. Oh! So I can't leave.
Oh no.
Interesting. Yeah, something's wrong with the quantum travel.
No.
Quantum travel initiated.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was doing to me.
Well, I'm leaving.
earlier.
I'm leaving New Babbage, so maybe we might get some good performance elsewhere.
One way to find out.
So how's armor coming along?
Just waiting on my other guys. I don't know where. I think they're in server. I just think they're elsewhere. My higher up is probably talking to staff of the server at the moment. That's my guess.
I should put on call to arms.
Right?
Yeah, I'm new to the system. Oh, this is the collection guy. I really want to do any missions for him right now. But I want you to see what the locations on Aberdeen look like. And I heard that there's a cave on Aberdeen as well. Do we have
Okay.
any of the new mining vehicles? I forgot what it's called.
The Geo?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's in. And I think there's a new version of the Rock too that has 2 manned mining turrets now as well.
Oh, you have it?
No, I do not have it,
Okay.
but I know of it.
Huh. You might have to come rescue me again.
Oh boy. Oh, I can't even save this outfit because they forgot to fix the box.
Kind of concerned because, like, I'm traveling and I don't think I'm using a lot of quantum fuel from where I'm going.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
Now it's finally making a difference now. I think some of the power plants for these ships, if you can find the right one, they give you a lot more output. But then I heard that they're saying that you'll be able to craft certain power plants that are a lot more powerful than what's available on the market.
They said that you'll be able to upgrade your ship hulls to better quality and other things as well, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things we'll be able to do.
Alright, looks like I'm here. Should be a much better experience. One moment. Alright, let's see. I've got to find those locations now on Aberdeen. Alright. So you guys haven't been to Aberdeen, right? Found it.
I haven't been there recently.
I'm gonna fly.
So
What? Why can't I travel to any of them? Let me try Magda. I think maybe the angle at which I came in at is blocking me. But that shouldn't be an issue. Alright. I'm gonna just try flying by wire then. Alright, there, look at that. Much easier.
yeah. Let's start somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. Something is wrong though. There's a delay in quantum travel.
Oh, they removed Bacon because it needed updates. Okay, so the creators of Bacon Loadout Editor removed it from the workshop for Arma they brought it down to fix it, but then put it back up, and it's not back up yet.
Interesting.
That's just how they're handling it. Because it's they took it down because with the update that dropped, it broke it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, here's round 2. Wish me luck. Going in. I don't see any activity, so it means that the satellite's probably not up, which is a bad thing. So, wait. I don't have control over my ship yet. This was from 2000 and something. Why is this happening now? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think something's going on with the servers. It was fine all up until we were getting ready to do another thing, and now it's acting wonky, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, fucking Starcitizen.
I don't think it's CIG's fault, though. I think there's something else going on. The last couple updates seems like ReeferNet has been causing problems, and it seems like they're doing it again. But there were people talking about stuff while we were in that other server, too. Right before we got off, I think. I know there was someone talking about the Hershon server was dying, and then there's another thing they were saying was something was going on about people buying out all the I don't know what it was they were talking about that people were buying out, but someone was complaining about it. But I just didn't see what item they were talking about.
Shields
That's the one thing I didn't see. I missed that.
What the f?
What happened?
Nah, something just don't feel right.
It was good earlier.
Yeah, it was. Shields are taking too long to come back.
Yeah, I see that. That is weird.
Gladys is making weird sounds too. Radar locked.
There was a ship below you somewhere that I had seen when you came out of Quantum.
Okay.
But I'm behind on your video. That's a truck.
Yeah.
In my game, there's a truck just sitting here. Is that bullet holes in it? There's bullet holes in it. What? Hold on a minute.
I'm going in.
Oh, it's a prop. It's not an actual truck. Okay. Good to know.
Some stuff. Alright. Good news. Looks like the antenna is online.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Area seems inactive. I'm going in. Alright, so there seems to be a terrapin landed somewhere. I'm looking for a landing pad that's not too close. But you see, it kind of looks like an alien world.
Oh, they have changed it a little bit.
Yeah, it's a lot more put together. Alright, so the objective here is to get in, grab the keys, and then get the hell out of Dodge.
That's a Connie sitting there. Is that dead? I don't see a signature on it.
Doesn't look to be. There's another one. I can't control
Well,
the
this
glass.
facility looks smaller than the other one.
It does. The game is lagging too much.
Hmm.
engines
And maybe you shouldn't be streaming twice.
Probably. I'll probably see. I might end one of them and see if it makes much of a difference. Give me a sec. End that one. I'm going to end the smaller one.
No, the smaller one wasn't impacting you as much as the bigger one.
Probably, but I can get rid of the smaller ones for now. I'm looking for it. Ah, here we go. End stream. Okay, so the smaller one is done. Alright, the big one is still going strong. Oh shit. Alright. Bad guy down.
If someone shot at you while
No, I shot at someone.
There was a dude. Oh, okay, I see. There was a dude standing behind your ship when you were turned around. Huh. I don't know why he didn't turn around and see you. He wasn't standing there when you landed. He must have ran by you.
Spawned in instantly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing this. Shit. Might have to jump from this server too. Yeah. Alright, so if this doesn't
Is the loot crate giving you trouble too?
really, oh, fuck, these people keep dropping shit. But there's a delay and I don't like it when there's a delay.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to take the key card, but it won't allow me to. Finally. The timer goes again. So one out of two things might actually happen. If I don't see any changes, oh, my stream has actually stopped.
Your
Hmm.
stream's still going on my end.
Yeah, it stopped on my end.
It might update in a second then. So I just seen you pull a gun out and hop off a box and run around the corner. Still says
Still,
live for me. You're still running around too, so I might not have caught up yet.
I am quitting the game.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going back into Star Citizen again.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't like how it was what was doing. I actually got a card though, which is good.
Well,
I
that's
got a
good.
yeah. I might change the latency on it too to make the latency 0. That's probably why.
You talk about the stream latency?
Yeah, so it's instant.
Well,
Yeah,
instant might also draw more bandwidth from your thing too.
probably. It probably won't allow
But
me to do that.
it might be even better if you extend it a little instead of what it was. I usually have mine set to 30 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute, so that it's
Hmm.
stable. But it seemed pretty stable from what you had it.
It was. I'm going to try an EU server. Not an EU,
Yeah,
an Asian server. It's gonna probably throw me back to New Babbage and I'm gonna have to do everything over again.
that's all right. Hopefully the server will be running better.
Man, the last video did well though. 66 views. Alright, so I got back in quickly. Let's see if yeah,
All right.
everything's
I am probably gonna have to get into Discord for the server.
alright, so you're gonna bounce.
Yeah, I might. I'll definitely be on later tonight though when the rest of the guys are on. We can do shit then too. That's
Alright.
when we really need to be able to get on and do a bunch of shit with everybody. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's not a problem.
Alright. Catch you in a bit, bud.